Good morning, welcome to Breakfast with Chris Mason and Nina Warhurst.
Our headlines today: Boris Johnson's approach to a second lockdown. He says he doesn't want one and it won't be needed, even if there is another rise in coronavirus cases this winter.
The royal wedding that took place behind closed doors. Pictures are released of Prince.
Sunday the 19th of July, our top story. Boris Johnson has said he doesn't believe another nationwide lockdown will be needed if there's a second spike of coronavirus cases this winter.
Yeah, the Prime Minister told the Sunday Telegraph he believes any future outbreak can be dealt with at a local or regional level. Two men have been arrested on suspicion of attempted murder after a stabbing at an amusement park. Police.
The Metropolitan Police has released body cam video footage of its officers being pelted with objects as they tried to disperse crowds at an unlicensed music event.
Up to 3,000 new school places are being created for children in England who have special educational needs and disabilities.
The Plains Catalonia region has again recorded more than 1,000 COVID infections in a single day as residents endure new restrictions there. The surge led to tough new measures.
Boris Johnson has been pictured with his new son Wilfred for the first time since the baby's birth. Downing Street released this image of the Prime Minister and his fiancée Carrie Simons with their 11-week-old son. They were speaking via a video conference call to midwives who helped to deliver Wilfred at London's University College Hospital.
I'm going to continue my 2020 theme of becoming obsessed by haircuts and point out the Johnsonian flourish of blonde.
You can't miss it, can you?
It's really quite striking, isn't it?
I wonder if he arrived with that much hair.
I think he did, didn't he? Because there was a picture. There was a picture in the papers a couple of months ago when he was born, of him having a reasonable head of hair for a newborn.
It's unusual to recognise or to have no doubt about the father based purely on the haircut, isn't it, when it's a newborn?
Just from the back of the head,
yeah.
It's all definitely there. Absolutely.
You are watching BBC Breakfast at 6:08 pages. We've been hearing Boris Johnson has told the Sunday Telegraph we will not need another national lockdown. It's been feature on many of the front pages, but the Sunday Mirror is one of the papers asking where is Dad making.
After 130 days in hospital, I think she was in a coma on a ventilator for more than 100 days.
Wow.
Extraordinary.
We're just starting to hear now, aren't we, the sort of long-term health impact on lots of people who've had the virus.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, we will get the latest sport from Holly shortly and hear how the professionals are getting on. But now, let's see how the world of amateur sport is looking as the...
Shall we do a spot of hair analysis? It's my new obsession for 2020. We have a new image of the latest addition to the Johnson brood.
Yeah, it's there on the front of the Sunday Telegraph, Boris Johnson with Carrie Simons and baby Wilf. I think it's the first time the Prime Minister's been pictured with his new baby son. He was born around 11 weeks ago, and I think it was you, Chris, that actually coined that phrase that Boris Johnson's new son had a Johnsonian head of hair, a blonde mop of hair. You can't, of course, for understandable reasons, see the little baby's face, but you can see there, and of course, we know from that picture, Boris Johnson and Carrie Simons, they were taking part in a video call with the midwives who looked after them when the baby was born. So a nice picture there.
Top follicle analysis, Jessica Parker. Thank you. We'll speak to you later on.
Cherries, babies' haircuts. You've got it all this morning, Chris.
All the
real
heavy
insight,
stuff.
Yeah.
3 days is something that doesn't happen every day. Credit to the players, the way they are standing, they are fighting, they are believing, and the chemistry that they have generating between them to go through difficult moments in the game, but as well to play some really good stuff and score the goals that we scored today.
The only regret is that we didn't play the first half, but we played the second half. And after you can lose, but we didn't play the first half, but we played the second one. And that's why you lost. It's happened, it's football. So, but mistakes in front of the goal when you meet the chances, it's part, but today was not that the reason why we didn't win. So we didn't play good in the first half, and in these knockout games you don't have time against good teams.